Where's my iPad? What a day. Well, guys, I just had the worst day at goddamn work I've ever had. Goddamn. I had the worst day at work today. I got pricked by a goddamn insulin needle and I had to go to the hospital. I am not clickbaiting. I am not joking. I actually had to go to the hospital today because somebody left their needle in the frickin' dishes. Had blood work done. I had 15 millimeters of blood drawn today. I just know how I feel about blood work. Yay, a viewer. Hello, viewer. Hope your day is going better than mine. I seriously hope I didn't catch a bloodborne illness today. If I did, I'm gonna be so pissed. It's so ironic that earlier today I was talking about bloodborne illnesses and the criticisms of RFK Jr.'s bullshit. And only 3 hours later, I would literally run the risk of catching one. It'll be 48 hours. It'll be Thursday till I know if there's anything wrong with me. But you know what? I'm gonna cool off the one way I know how to, which is called play this game. I am gonna play Satisfactory. My arm hurts so bad. My arm hurts so damn bad. I've been pricked by 4 needles in one day. One on accident, one to get my blood work, one to get an tetanus shot, and the other, if it feels like I'm doing something bad, I'm just tired. I didn't get that much good sleep last night. arm hurts like crazy. I'm nervous to shower. Oh my god, I was muted. I meant, if you guys didn't hear, I was... How long have I been muted for? I don't know, but if you guys haven't heard, I am... Oh my god, I had the worst day of work today. I don't know if you guys know this, but I went to the emergency room today. Somebody, I don't know who, left a needle in this compartment I searched through, and I pricked myself. An insulin needle. Yeah. So, I had to get my blood drawn. 15 millimeters, to be exact. And now I am waiting. Most likely I don't have anything bad contracted, but it's better to be safe than sorry. I might go for a flat roof. So, to review, I've been stuck 4 times with a needle today. 1 on accident, 1 to draw my blood, 1 to give me a tetanus shot, and the other to prick my finger. I've been poked times today. But I think my risk of exposure is minimal, but still, I don't mess around. You don't mess around with that shit at all. If you ever get pricked by a needle you don't know, you drop what the hell you're doing, and you go your ass straight to the doctor. I'm not like scared petrified, but I hate them. And the reason is, if you actually get pricked by someone else's needle, you actually risk an infection. Like, you're really recommended to go to the emergency room if you get pricked. At least it wasn't a crack needle, right? If it was a crack needle, I'd be so cooked. Imagine getting... I'm not trying to bastardize the deaths, but can you imagine getting put in the ground by a crack needle? God. That sucks. Like, I don't really probably should not make light of that. You know what, guys? As much as I really want to do a special roof, I want to do the flat roof. Because it actually makes it easier to work with these chimneys. Does this power plant have to look this good? No. No. But... By the way, have you seen the progress of the power plant so far? Look at this. I'm actually locking in. I've even got my signature red stripe. These are my colors. Gray, red, and black. Bro, I'm on phase 3 and I'm still dealing with coal. Which means this power plant may be outmoded. But here's the thing. This power plant could help jumpstart a bigger one. I've heard the fuel machines, like one fuel machine, puts out 250 megawatts. Each one of these puts out 75. But you know what? Here's the thing. I got KSP. What's KSP? You know what I'm thinking? I think we should make the power line go across this river and out. Not... Yeah, look... Nice. I don't... Yeah, we're gonna make that go like that. We're gonna make... I like that way better. I don't like it wrapping around. Nice. Like, this is actually what a real coal plant looks like. Look, man, I like wind turbines, but I'm not gonna lie. I think this factory is pretty cool. This coal-fired plant. Whatever, it's a video game. Not harming the real world. It always amazes me when people, like, they're like, oh, I can't stand looking at wind turbines. But you'll never hear this. I'm sorry if I'm getting into this bullshit again. They'll always say they hate living near wind turbines, but I don't hear shit about coal. Like, you really like living next to a place that gives you, that, like, literally kills you slowly if you have asthma? No thanks. Can you imagine being a T-Rex, being the most feared predator on land? To be literally fossilized and turned to another species' fuel source. Like, imagine, you're an apex predator. You've evolved for thousands of years, only to be liquefied and then used in my SUV. Like, you evolved all that shit just to be burnt up in a little tiny car. Wind turbine field. Oh man, yeah. You probably live in like the Midwest. Like Illinois, Iowa, all that shit. We have a lot of them here in Illinois. How would the dino would what? I wish it would actually do that. Montana. Yeah, Montana makes sense. You guys have a little bit of wind capacity. Oh yeah, right. You guys have a giant wind farm somewhere. Be right back, guys. I'm going to go get concrete. Because somehow I brought in all this stuff. I brought in pieces of pipes and I don't even have concrete. Damn it. No, Yep, there's your answer. That's why they have wind farms up there. We're building a giant wind farm north of me. Because if you don't know, you know what, because you live in Montana and I live in Illinois, you know we're both living in what's called the Mississippi River Valley. In short, we live in a giant bowl, a geographical bowl that surrounds the Mississippi River. This bowl allows cold air from Canada to sink into it and travel to Mexico, where it tries to neutralize with their hot air. This causes a major difference in wind, causing areas between south central Canada and throughout like the Midwest to be extraordinarily windy. This has caused the high prevalence of wind farms in the Midwest. It's flat. There's nothing to get in the wind's way. It's perfect. Virtually perfect. God damn it. I'm gonna take you out. Oh my gosh. I hate stingers. Oh, crap. This thing is so much better. Because at least this thing's much faster than the other thing. You know what I thought about doing when I was in my restaurant day before I got pricked? Well, beat his ass. Ow! You know what? You know what I wonder? Taking from hints of what this thing says to me.
You no longer perform in your Maker Temple?
Helping meant leaving it.
Our blood will eat, build, teach.
I have no use for blood.
You do. Consume.
Interesting.
I heard that Sam has the ability to transmute. And if you don't know what transmute means, that's big. Transmute means to turn one thing into another. For example, turn a chair into a car. You're transmuting that chair into a car. Transmute can also serve as a substitute for the words transform or turning into something else. I've heard that it could transfer matter into different things. I've heard it could probably even turn coal into limestone, limestone into coal, other things. Do you realize how big that is? If I ran short on a resource, I could transmute. Sam has the ability, has the ability to alter atoms and matter itself. Oh my gosh, I think I filled up with silica. I did. I don't need this much silica. Why did I take this much silica? But going off theories of what I've heard, this must be some sort of fruit. Because I've seen them grow on vines. Summer sloop. It just sounds like a fruit. This has to be some sort of plant or biological specimen. I bet you maybe it's some sort of fruit that is propagated by Sam. It appears that Sam has anomalous properties. What the hell this voice is speaking to me, I don't know, but it's tied to Sam. I want to find out that mystery. Also, I found a Sam deposit, but I couldn't reach it because it was hidden. No idea why. Very, very odd. Also, by the way, I thought about something. The coal plant could probably get its life extended, or service time extended, because I could actually make a mining machine that's so, like, there's probably a Mark III, and I bet you I can make it run off one node eventually, and devote the rest of the nodes to production of steel and other things. Here's the thing that I'm reconciliating with. I can make steel plates, all that stuff, but not efficiently. I don't have a dedicated machine or thing to do that with. So I need to do that, and to do that, I need power. And to make power, I'm doing this project what I need now. Look, my progression in video games is very weird, so you're gonna have to stay with me here. See ya, bitch. Bean. Uh-oh. Damn, that poor bird. I actually feel guilty for running those poor birds over. They didn't do anything to deserve it. I only kill things that are hostile to me, like the spitters, hawks, the stingers and hatchers. I hate the hatchers. The stingers are my worst. I used to hate the hatchers, but now I know I can just destroy them. Literally easy. You can literally cheese it. All you gotta do is just literally hit them 3 times, like they pop up like right here, like wait for it. Like there you go, it's done. It's not difficult to handle those. You know, I'm gonna be smart. I'm gonna put the coal in this machine before I go in. That way I don't have to go out next to those stingers. Even though I have good health and I have those things, it's better to be safe than sorry. As I found out today. Well, so I was about to say, before I got pricked with the needle, I was thinking to myself, yep, bam, get shit on, asshole. No, that's not what I was thinking. What's that sound? But I was thinking, you know what? What if we charge the batteries to the biomass burner, and then we use those batteries to jumpstart the entire system of pumps, and then these pumps will pump in all the water and fill the reservoirs and the machines. This is a good idea. I honestly suggest we probably should get a biomass burner hooked up now. Either that, or we could jump up a coal refinery. That'd fill up the battery faster. Hello. Honestly, guess what? Those batteries, although they're not yet, they're not hooked up yet, but I'm gonna hook them up to the. They're gonna be hooked up to the water pumps and the stuff. So, you want to hear a cool fact? You know those giant. By the way, I know you're here, Mick, so I'm not like glazing over you. But do you see those giant cylinders I've been placing? Give me a second. Do you see these giant pillar cylinder looking things I'm placing? That's a battery bank. And there are 40 of them here. There are enough battery banks in this facility to provide its power output for 1 hour. That means if these batteries are full and this power plant shuts off, these batteries will basically act as an hour of this place's output before they shut off and die. They're not necessarily needed as long as I don't exceed my capacity for this plant, but these are very helpful. How many are there? There are 40. There are 10 per room, 20 per layer. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 rooms. So there's 4,000 megawatts or 4 gigawatt capacity, 4 gigawatt hour capacity. So if I have a 1,000 watt or a 1,000 megawatt load, theoretically, then these would supply that load for 4 hours before they die. That's good. This place is looking so cool. I love it. Try and figure out what I need to do, what I should do for the ladder. This will be the roof. Oh, shit. I gotta go. See you later. Oh, nice one. That's that height, and I took that only that much damage. That. Nice. Let's get the windows knocked out here. Let's see, so the initials will be CLGF, Crater Lake Generating Facility. Is there a spot, like a gap missing underneath? I think there is. There was. Put that red stripe in the middle one. Again, we're gonna go. We're going slow here because, again, I don't want to mess it up and have to delete. But dude, this red stripe going through it, again, I can't explain to you how much cooler this makes this place look. Yep. This wall's completely done. I'd say I'm gonna do this, but I should focus on one thing at a time. One thing at a time. Why focus on one thing at a time when you can focus on 6 things, go overwhelmed, decide you can do better with a fresh start? Good. Oh, maybe it's probably because I'm on the spectrum and I can get overwhelmed easily sometimes. I hope your day's going good. Now, yes, you're looking at your stream. You are not high that I know of. Yes, we're on phase 3. And here's a problem. I don't have a facility that makes, like, encased concrete or steel. So, I need a big plant that needs electricity. So, well, I think the rest is history now, ain't it? This is a 4 gigawatt facility. I could use fuel, but here's the thing. If you think this is nuts, this is only half the capacity that I was going to go with. It's got 9 fluid buffers. The water tower looks a little bit bad, but everything else, in my opinion, looks great. Oh, man. This is, by the way, this is like my first, like, really professional build. I consider this to be better than my little factory I got done a couple of weeks ago. It's not bad for my first... I really need to increase my fuel production, but, lol. Yeah. But this facility has 4,000 gigawatt hours of storage, of energy storage. Excuse me. I know it might sound dumb, but I do not plan to go higher than this. This plant, I'm already quote-unquote behind schedule, and I already want to get this plant done. Once I get this plant done, it will enable me to build a bigger factory due to its increased power portfolio over my old power plant. Even though I'm literally on the cusp of fuel power, this coal plant could also be used to jumpstart said fuel power plant. Good idea, huh? What are you running? Assume it was turbo fuel. I am not running any fuel. My most advanced fuel is coal. Yes, I know. I know. I have paced faster than my production portfolio can. What I'm saying here is that I don't have a dedicated factory towards phase 2 materials. Or phase 1 materials. So I'm behind. And look, my progression in video games is weird. Don't judge me. I've already been through enough shit today as is. Oh, not hurting as much, but... like 1,000. You're probably a professional, and you're looking at this like, what the F type nightmare am I looking at? And you wouldn't be wrong. Hey, in my defense, I was gonna go for 9 gigawatts, but I'm like, I would really have to build another one of these, or I'd also have to get 189 power crystals, and I said, no thanks, no. By the way, this plant does not need to look this fancy. But again, here's a problem, right? I want to make materials, but I can't. Because I need to increase my power portfolio. So, how do I do that? I dig in the biggest coal plant this side of... Oh wait, Mississippi's not in this game. You know that 1,000 yard stare meme? That is me right now because as a wind turbine tech in training, or soon to be wind turbine tech, I'm just the 1,000 yard stare looking at the biggest coal plant ever. Oh no, I spend way decorating than I do building factories. That's nice. Hey, if you look at my other factory, it's hideous compared to this one. I remember playing this game before I went to school, like the Goat Simulator Payday. I don't have glass floors, do I? Brother, it is gonna get... Yeah, I have 63 hours. Who cares? Beat it on your own speed. That is what he said. I did not think about that before I said it. That's... Oh my god. Quote, beat it on your own speed. Nah, no. Clipped. That is the worst clip I've ever generated. Don't give me shit. I've been poked by 4 needles. Yep, my legacy. Can you imagine my fame actually being determined by me saying the most out-of-touch thing I've ever said on my YouTube career? Look, it's been a day today. I literally got pricked by a needle and had to go to the emergency room. So yeah, that's my life. I'm okay. I know I'll make one day. Yes, I have, like, I need to get tested for OCD. Because I have to have OCD. Like how I'm building. I'm literally, I'm caring so much about the orientation of this. Oh. All rise for the National Autism Anthem. Seriously, if you transferred my brain waves into an audio wave, I'm pretty sure this is what it would sound like. Imagine this is what the most jacked guy in the gyms is listening to. Mad respect to that guy, then. Like, notice, these holes for the chimneys, they are not needed. They do not serve any function. These chimneys can go right through this chimney. This is absolutely not needed, but who cares? This is my factory and I can do whatever I want. And if you defy me, well then... Don't know. Punishable by spiders, yep. Newborough Castle, funnel web punishment. Surrounded by funnel webs. Immediately. No. Look, I'm even rotating them to where it's supposed to be. I mean, this is coming from a guy who has literally 4,000 hours of Minecraft. Oh yes, here comes the best part. And by the way, yes, I am doing I'm pretty good at math, which gets me an advantage in this game. The reason I say that, I need to think about the same time I put in the micro. By the way, I've already did a calculation and like 2% of my life was Minecraft. Wow, I really have no life. Hey, if it comes down to doing drugs versus Minecraft, I think Minecraft is the lesser of two evils. you kidding me? What instrument is that? It's gotta be an instrument I don't know about. I don't think it's a recorder. Oh, no, that's weird. I know how to fix this. That's nice. Now I gotta do it again. $54. There are 54. Whoops. You probably know this, but this game was developed by the same people that did Goat Simulator. Get back on top of respect. Exactly! I will never go back up on the ceiling again. That was a boat clutch version in this game. Like, literally, I have 63 hours in my total Satisfactory experience. Are you? I'm just laughing because this is the most autistic playthrough you'll ever see. Goat Simulator, my autistic ass, yes, I'm actually on the spectrum. Literally me hitting a clip on an explorer and just the building. Oh, by the way, check this out. I'm gonna show you a little tip. You want to see a really cool blueprint? With a car. Exactly. It's a boat clutch. Watch this. So, feel free to copy this. You might be wondering, what the hell? Why does this look so weird? Watch this. Build this pillar down here. Take these 5. Delete. And there you go. You have a tower on pillars. You have a tower on pillars. And if you want to, guess what? Let's say you were doing a line like this. Right, like you know, let's say you're building a line like this. Now, watch this. We could snap these. So I can go over here, and I can go here, and it's directly straight. Look, directly straight and perfectly aligned. Oh yes, we're getting some speed. Let's take something out. Yep. Ooh, hey look, lunch money. This playthrough is so janky. This day is so weird. I turn in my final today, I get pricked to go to the emergency room, and now we are building the biggest coal plant you'll ever see in your life. Actually, it's probably good that I moved my arm. Also, great news, I got the hepatitis shot, the tetanus shot today. Good, considering I'm gonna hopefully work on wind turbines when I need it. Dude, the Explorer is so nice. Oh wait, you unlock this as soon as you can. You can unlock it before the tractor if you really wanted to, because it unlocks with quartz. Ooh, that was a good dodge. I'm gonna beat your ass, boy. This music goes so well with this stream. I need to learn to use Truxbox. I just built. Yeah, I need to make like interstates. Oh, you know what? We're gonna play this piece of shit. Watch this. Actually, he just made me go to my spot better. Oh crap. Come here and get it, big guy. Hey, shithead, come here. Oh my god. Uh-oh, he's about to pull some stupid-ass shit. Come on, come get me, knucklehead. See ya, bitch! I love doing that. Just debating them off the side. I love watching them careen off the side of a cliff. If you have Blade Runners, it's so easy to do. You wait for them to charge, and you just sidestep jump them, and they just go right off. They just careen right off the side of the cliff. That guy took himself out of the gene pool for me. I usually do it for the big size. Oh my god, I don't have arachnophobia, but those guys are... Oh! Oh damn, he knocked the tractor around. Oh shit, it's aggressive. Probably has rabies or something. It's not because they're scary, it's how fast they go. This is my current factory. Yeah, this factory was built when I didn't have as much advanced materials, like wall conveyor belts. It's 100% efficient, it's just not working right now at 100% efficiency because every one of my containers is full. Oh shit, it's the 9th. Where was the 9th again? Oh wait, it was the 8th. Tape!
This data cartridge enables the third pair of Fixmas map tree branches to be unlocked. There is a chance you are doing this because you enjoy the seasonal event for some reason. There is also a chance you are simply doing this to annoy me. I wish for you to know that, in either case, you have disappointed me.
Why does she hate the event? Maybe it's because of max productivity.
That's just poetic. I appreciate a good joke.
That's tomorrow. I don't know where 13 is. I found almost all the numbers. I just can't find 13. That's 19. Yeah, I know that. There's 10, 11, 12. That looks like 18 to me. 18. No, it's not! 18, 19, 20, and I see 21, 20... 22 is somewhere. 22. 23 over here, on there. There's 24, and then this is definitely 2025. This is actually a good time to start this game. I haven't gotten anything on Fixmas done, but I need to do that. By the way, here's a tip. If you want coupons, make as much roadkill as possible. This is my fuel depot. I have it put in the fuel here. This has bad space capacity, but I'll take it because it has so much. It's just so fast. Do you sloop them for double protein and then double the? No, I don't have that yet. I'm not that far in the game yet. Dunk. It hurts to bend my arm out because I had my blood drawn today. Some summer sloops. I'm in possession of about 7 summer sloops. I love the name. I don't know why, I just like that name, Summer Sloop. Yeah, I have 5. I know I have a confirmed 5 of them. Oh, hell yeah! You couldn't resist. Monkey see, monkey do. Bean! Thanks for your lunch money. Huh. I just use the coward method that involves me dipping in my vehicle. Because somehow, even though I only have a little cage around me, that makes me completely immune to every physical bit of damage. This is like the magical cage, bro. Oh my god. I have 67 coal. I hate these things, but oh. Oh shit. Ow, 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 ow. Nope, nope, we're good. I didn't mean to do that. That was just a prank, bro. Just a prank. Why you getting mad? It's just a prank. It's just a prank. Don't worry, I handle myself sledding out in snow in real life. I can control the car. Can you imagine roaming as a free animal? You're chilling and you just get killed by my dumbass. That all I want for you, not even sustenance, freaking coupons. That's a shitty existence if you ask me. All that power plant will be powered by these 3 coal deposits. These will be fed through a 3 to... Hey, do you like your eardrums, by the way? Yeah, I'm louder. I can go right over him, and it won't hurt him. He's just chilling. Like, I can drive my vehicle all the way... Well, those are construction crates. I have to work with those. Beans! I really love the beans. Apparently they're called Space Penguin Whale Tick, or Space Giraffe. I know it. Space Giraffe Tick Penguin Whale Thing. Simply commonly referred to as bean by the community. Again, don't have to do this, but I like it. I think even though if I ever unlock fuel, I think that I'll still be using this coal plant because, you know, it's just that extra amount of power I have. I'm gonna run into those rods really fast. Using SAT calculator. I mean SAT calculator. So, I'll tell you what. This is simple math. You may already know this, but for example, calculate how much, do math with intake. So I'll just randomly do things. For example, let's say if I have a Mark 1 conveyor It has iron ore I need to smelt. Well, a smelter can smelt 15 a minute. Well, guess what? 15 times 4 is 60. So if you have a Mark 1 belt and it's getting full efficiency with transferring iron ore, you need 4 refineries to smelt 1 Mark 1 conveyor full of iron. Or copper. That's respectable. I do not want to do that side, but you know what? Let's just get it over with. Oh, this is the actual soundtrack. You're welcome. I can do the basics of it, but once you start making huge factories, it's a lot. Those have to... Oh, yeah, gosh. Time is it? Almost 10. Singular fully overclocked node, and I make a new factory for new parts. I usually don't use the parts I already made. My factory that I've shown you is not the best, so we're gonna be hopefully making a modular factory. I should have done that from the get-go. Yeah, unless you have a modular factory, which you can just add on, which I need to do. Guess I'm locked in. Time to do this. There we go. Now there won't be Z fighting on the floor. I just forgot. I need to go put the walling on this side and this side and this side. The wall, including windows, is like the complete wall for this side's done. There's no more Z fighting anymore. Well, there's some over here, but I'm not gonna worry about it. Yep, modular factory. Also, one thing I'm learning now is that you really want to abuse vertical spacing. Because if you just keep relying on horizontal spacing like this, like look how big this plan is. Look how big this is. Can you imagine? This is only 4 gigawatts of coal. Can you imagine if I had to go sideways? Yay, I got vert building down to a science level. Yeah, but I don't really visit my Discord. I don't know how to I've tried linking it, it's just not working. Yeah. I like how it sounds like my German Shepherd is being abused and stabbed, but that's literally every German Shepherd. They're whiny. German Shepherds are some of the whiniest dogs, trust me. I've literally grown up with 3 German Shepherds, or 4, if you include my German Shepherd Pit Bull. But dude, Shepherds are so whiny. They can be big babies sometimes. Like, they sound like they're getting murdered every time you take them for a bath. They're so cute, though. It's so funny when they can be giant wimps. But you are murdering them when you give them a bath. This isn't annoying at all. Maybe the reason I'm doing all this safety shit is because I'm an OSHA 10-hour certification holder. I don't know, could be me. I could, but I don't really care. I should though. Can't blueprint this one. Yeah, but I'm already almost done. Yup. Thank Christ. I guess all this wall is done. Let's get this wall done. Let's get the walls done. Yay, we're almost done. With the wall, that is. And I know this is not the most efficient way to do things, but who cares? My dog's doing something bad. Okay. So. I love these windows. I hear a lot of Satisfactory builders use these windows. I like how it be like I could have showed the concrete, but I like how the metal is in the middle. And I love the pillars. It's probably from my experience in Minecraft. I've used pillars to bring out a more three-dimensional look. You can color since concrete isn't really... Yeah. I think I'm adding too much detail to this, but come on. You can't admit that... You gotta admit, it's satisfying when you build detail in this. Again, I know I keep saying it this stream, but I love that red stripe. That red stripe is so good. That dunk. I don't know, I just have it in me to do stuff like this. And ready, and there we go. Literally every outside wall is done. We just gotta do internal walls. Like, we're very close. Internal walls, and then layer 1 plumbing, and then we gotta do the belts. These will cause Z fighting in the top, but at this point I don't give a shit. Okay, now like going here, go here. I just need lights, is what I need. Oh, I think I need... Wait, did I have... Oh, I see through these windows. Alright, thanks for saying my factory looks good. My power plant looks good. I'm calling it CLGS, or Crater Lakes Generating Facility. Da-da-da-da-dun. Da-da-da-da-dun. I know what song this one is already. Yeah, by the way, if you're wondering, it's got 4 gigawatt hours of storage, which means that this factory could, if these batteries are full, this factory's battery system will provide an hour of output. So it'll provide backup power for at least like, if I have a 1,000 megawatt load, it'd provide power for 4 hours until it dies. But thanks for your compliments. Your compliments make me feel so good. I feel good considering I only have like really not even 70 hours of experience, and this is what I'm building so far. All battery systems are connected together. Repeat, all battery systems have been connected together. It looks like it's two-phase. If it was an actual power line, like to real life standard, this would have 3 power lines indicating discover magical power of beam. You'll never stop to beam. Dunk. Nice. I hope to know about that. Ready? Oh, I didn't make that sound. All things are also praise beam. Okay, whatever. I need lights so bad. My factory is good, but there's one problem. There are no lights. I need to get the lights. I don't know how to. I know they're in the research station. I just need to figure out how to get them. Nice. Okay, the battery bank is online, and they both need to be connected to the generating stations. I have these connected to a platform that connects all the coal generators. Did you know you can actually snap these platforms onto the coal generators? There we go. Now they're connected to the generators. Actually, no, they're not. Now they're connected. The batteries are connected to the generators. I haven't even gotten into the conveyor belt system yet.